How's it going, Splat Crew? I'm Nova, and welcome back to Splatoon 3. I hope you all are having a great Thursday. Yes, I do apologize for doing the stream on a Thursday, but it had to be done. Also, the screen's a bit bigger, so now I can see the screen better, although my friend goes a little bit smaller. I don't really care. I want to make sure I have room for the screen. Now, the stage rotation isn't too bad either. Isn't too bad with Hammerhead Bridge and Maria Hub. I don't mind those maps necessarily. Also, I'm still using M-Parries. Yes, I am still using this weapon that I used to call that. Hey Shads, welcome to Splatoon 3. You're already here, nice. Thanks for tuning in the stream. I still need to change the thumbnails for my stream, so give me a moment. I also still need to change the settings. Also, I'm in VC if anyone wants to join. Alright, so let me just do... Okay, I'm live already. Alright. Make some adjustments to chat. Subscriber mode. There. Done. Alright. Yeah, so welcome, Chads. Having a great day. It's happy Thursday, actually. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, I just feel like that, you know, doing streams in between 4-day intervals would make no sense. Also, I'm doing this on Thursday because I think it's a better option. Also, surprisingly, I'm using the primary and just YouTube server instead of the other type of server. It's a primary thing is like the normal server itself. So that's not really, I don't think that's really an issue for anyone. Also, I'm using my CPU because I'm actually using hardware instead of I should say the software, because it's, again, when I use, you all know what happened when I used the software. There was an obvious problem with stream lag. It was really bad. I'm still a little bit laggy, but I don't know how this is performing right now, but we are performing decently at 3,500 stream kilobytes per second, which is not bad. So although it is a lot, it has to be a lot. It does seem that like, is it responding? Is there a bit of delay with 60 frames? Can you all see a delay, or is it fine? No, it's for me. I'm seeing it's fine for right now. All right, so I'm gonna start with a practice battle, obviously, to get myself warmed up. Oh, okay, we got some lag. A little laggy at first, but again, it's hardware, so to be expected. I'm using the YouTube server, so it is gonna be a bit slow. But again, this is what happens with 60 frames per second. Oh, okay, we dropped. Or dropping. We just drop. It does drop every once in a while, but again, nothing to worry about. It tends to do that. Not a big deal at all. All right, so hope someone's able to join VC. If anyone's able to join, that's fine. If you can't, that's fine. Also, my server's there. I should probably post my Discord server link if I could. But again, we're doing pretty good. So let me take a look and see how good things are going. Yeah, so the turf rotations aren't bad, but honestly, it could have been better. This is also to be expected since I am streaming from the hardware instead of using the software. You know, I'm pretty sure most of you already know why, but if anyone who's not aware of the issue I was dealing with software, there was an obvious CPU thing where I would use a lot of CPU and it would be way too much, and there would be a lot of stream lag. There would be encoding issue because of that. It's very rare right now, but still. Seems to be running fine. I'll run Maria. Is that person named Agent 3? I don't know. I can't tell. Also, I will say this. Video game people sim for video game characters all the time. I'm not exactly one of those people, but I do have a favorite video game character, and that's Agent 8, but that's just because of my buttons, because I played side order. Waiting for my chance to use my special. Now, M-parries are very useful on any map of course. Oh, I should have known that was gonna happen. But again, I haven't played this game in a long time, so yes, I haven't played in a few days. I haven't played since Sunday, so I am gonna be a bit. Wow. Straight. Now, there's two things you can do with duels. You can straight and dodge roll. And also take risks like I just did and just... Now, M-parries are... Splatoons are meant to get splatted a lot. That's why quick respawn exists. Now, the reason for the existence of quick respawn, you would need it. Especially on duels. Especially on duels because, again, weapons like splat dualies and other dualies would actually need that because it's very helpful in some way. The only thing I don't like is the ink-consumption of this weapon. It is like extremely bad. The one thing you want to be careful of with this weapon is obviously the bad ink consumption when dodge rolling. You want to be extremely, you don't want to be careless. Oh wow, did you get crushed? Oh god. This is going to be a bit more difficult because I haven't played in a long time. I might be a bit rusty. Again, I am a bit rusty, but fine. If I'm a little bit rusty, it's okay. That's the drawback since I haven't played in a long time. Now, I could use this special once I'm close enough to someone, but the difficulty to try to splat someone with this special, and they're right at me. Just like that, just special, and this basically triple splash down them. It's not that hard to triple splash down someone. You just gotta be really precise. And since some people don't really know how to dodge the specials, I could technically go a bit. I'm technically playing as aggressive as I can. I could have taken out the splatter shot, but that was actually quite difficult. But I think that might have ended in a win. Yeah, coming in clutch. That's what happens when even though I've not played this game in a while, I end up playing really well with this weapon. I guess M-parries, splat dualies are probably my strongest weapon I've used so far. I don't think I did too bad though. That already levels up, so that's great. Now M-parries are by far the hardest weapon to main, but where am I at? Yeah, 5 splats. It's not too bad. 5 isn't too bad. 5 splats isn't that bad. Right, now I'm going to go to the general thing. We seem to be running fine. But it's very, very quiet. Yeah, stream is never this quiet, but again, makes sense. Let's see. Oh wow, it's a lot. I just got a lot of money out of that. Nice. Alright, so... M-parries. What am I necessarily going to need? Well, special charge up for one, because again, I want to spam the splashdown. But I also have special power up, which I'm just going to do research what that does. But I believe that does increase the damage radius a little bit. But increases the what is it called? What was it called? Where is? says streams. I used to. There's it. Okay, I'm gonna share my live stream to the other servers. Although I am streaming a bit later. Yeah, not a great idea to be streaming that late, but this a little bit earlier than usual. But I like to stream early because then that way it's done and over with, and then I can just play the game for as long as I want. I did get these weapons to fresh. It doesn't take long once you know what this weapon is capable of. However, you want to be aware of your ink consumption with the Imperies. That's because the Imperies have the same ink consumption as the regular Splatoons, and also the same dodge roll ink consumption of about 7%. That's not bad, but also you have to be aware of the fact that you want to be careful dodge rolling. You only want to dodge roll at least once or twice. That's why I only dodge roll once and pray that I get someone, or just, well, deal with it. But anyways, I'm gonna share my stream to Discord and see. Okay, live streams. Yep. It's the first one. Now, I'm going to share it to a lot of other servers. I got not a lot of other ones, but ones that I can sell promotion or something like that. I gotta search for them. There it is. There it is, I found it. Alright. Send. Now I gotta get a thumbnail, which I can easily implement. It's what I forgot about thumbnails now, did I? That's an easy remedy there. Done. I'm doing good, Rachie. How are you? And welcome to Splatoon 3. Yeah, I always share my streams. This is an early stream. I usually this is usually where I have a different stream schedule. Unlike others, I don't usually have a fixed stream schedule like everyone else does. I tend to stream whenever, but again, it really depends. Saturdays, I always try to find time to stream. Also, this is my main weapon ever using. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a stream schedule, but my stream schedules are not always the best, and I don't state specific times. I never put time zones, so I just stream whenever. But I know for sure I go in between marks of afternoon, so it's usually sometimes I stream in the afternoon, sometimes I stream in the morning. And I think I started streaming around maybe 10 o'clock-ish, I don't know. Anyway, how are you, Rachel? We're doing on this Thursday, May 1st. Yeah, it's May 1st. What a surprise, it's already May. Actually, now you're wondering, why did I not stream yesterday? I was actually enjoying the sun yesterday. It was like 20 degrees yesterday. Or 68 degrees Fahrenheit. For the American country. Oh my gosh! I did not just do that. Wow. I actually did. Oh, that was a splatling? A splatling? With a triple splashdown? Okay, this special's broken. Like, it's still broken. Like, it feels nice to be using a weapon that has a really nice special. That obviously the special works. Like the special is a great addition. One thing you want to be careful of are other weapons that can take you out. Splatlings are hard to... I can probably sneak around them and get some damage on them. Just like that. And the M-parries are perfect, and plus since I'm using since this weapon's mid-range, you're gonna have to like... Oh, okay. Wait, I gotta get out of there. Okay, I gotta get out of there. I was jammed between walls or something. There are a lot of corners, so you don't... the one thing you do not want to get yourself stuck into is actually getting yourself... You don't want to be stuck in a pickle in a corner. You want to stay out of the corners. Unless you want to get yourself trapped. This, if you get too close to it. Man, that roller or splatling is just so stupid. The splatlings are stupid, let me tell you. I'm gonna use my special now. That was so worth it though. Oh, I did well though. This weapon is a very easy. You can actually counter reflux with splat dualies. You just gotta be. This weapon's extremely precise, but you gotta be really precise with this weapon. You gotta be extremely careful as well. One thing you would need though is burst bomb, I think. The one thing that could have easily helped this weapon was a burst bomb. But it doesn't matter. It's fine. I think that might be another win for me. Yeah. Oh no, 666. Great. What an interesting number. 66.6. Huh. That was not meant to happen. That was so weird. Oh my gosh, that was an extremely weird win with literally look at that number. Okay, no, why the fuck did I do that? Literally, look. What? Just why? I'm gonna have to take a screenshot. Oh my god, on my Switch from that 66.6. What? Just why? I've done that before, but mind you, I've done that before. I usually have to sometimes just to get friend codes, but other than that, it's fine. Also, how close is this weapon to getting to 4 stars? I want to 4-star this soon. I gotta see. Okay. Oh my god, it's not even close. I have to literally like zoom in the screen so I could see things. But it's not too bad though. Surprisingly, it isn't that bad if you think about it. Alright. Right then. Alright. Yeah, I usually do a lot of things before doing this, you know? Also, I will say one thing. If you do plan on using this weapon, Ink Saber main. It is a great remedy to preventing you from losing as much ink. Now, since it's as a primary ability, you will eventually be able to like control the amount of time you draw roll, but the weapon is meant for slaying, but also you would need quick respawn with this weapon. You would need Ink Saber main, special charge up, and if you want to save ink on your sub, you could use Ink Saber sub, but I don't really like the Curling Bomb that much. It makes sense at rollers because again, rollers are slayers. Although Chrome Roller kinda is a slayer, but the weapon doesn't paint that great. But again, that's what Slayers are for. So Slayers tend to paint bad, but are meant for splatting people, while I gotta wait for my chance to strike. Right now, I think. That's meant to like. Okay, Inkjet. I gotta see if I can get him. I could. Yup. That's an obvious. You can obviously counter an Inkjet person. It's not that bad. You just gotta be extremely careful. If Inkjet is very much counterable, like I just did there. See how I countered it? Dodge rolling. The triple splashdown, the M parries is much better than one on the Nautilus. Yeah, that's because the Nautilus one isn't very like great, because it takes a while for Nautilus. Just because it takes a while for the Nautilus, which is 210, compared to 190 on the M parries. So that allows for spam. This allows this special. I think it's called a special weapon. I think. Could be spam. I guess that's what they're referred to, I think. That's what they're referred to as in this game, I think, special weapon. Or specials. Yeah, I just call it a special, but I believe it's special weapon. I don't know. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Okay. Wow. I was gonna go for it. Now, the one thing I do not like is respawn Punisher. That can be an end to your game if you end up getting respawn punished. It just adds an extra little bit of time, but if you get splatted, oh, easy dodge. Oh my God! Stop hitting me with your freaking. I know how to hit people with this weapon. I just gotta make my perfect scheme. But again, this weapon's harder to use to think about. That's the worst weapon to have the triple splashdown Nautilus, and I have to say that because it's 210. Also as a counter, I could have countered that, but my God. Ultra Stamp, just what? Someone disconnect? Are you fricking me? Why? I also played extremely terrible that match. This map does kind of suck, but I still won? What? That was a bit lucky, if you ask me. That's 4 wins in a row with this weapon. And parries are a very hard weapon to actually use, but if you know what you're doing, then you could easily get some splats in. But that match won't count as a win, will it? Hopefully it counts. But if someone disconnects near the end, you're fricked. I got one more chance to try to get something good out of this. I have to at least get something good. Don't mind that in the background. I have dogs, so I don't mind that. Also, forgive me for my friend code being a bit smaller. I had decided that a deficit would be needed to like help out so the screen's bigger, and that's at the cost of the smaller friend code on screen, but still seeable. But the name at the top remains the same size. Also, I couldn't really have it in the Splatoon colors because I thought for the non-binary and bisexual colors would be good, and that's actually a good idea. It's a good idea I did that. Yeah, so 4 wins to this weapon. Still, it'll take a while to 4-star it. Now, the reason this weapon is so, the reason why it takes hard, the reason why it's hard to 4-star some weapons because, well, I wouldn't say it's hard, but it takes a bit of time. It takes a long time to even 4-star a weapon. And don't even get me started on 5-starring. It took me a while to 5-star the Zap 89, and I might have plans to try to 5-star M parries. But M parries are going to take a while to 5-star, because, again, I need to win a lot. Now, if you want to get, like, your weapon, like, to 4 stars quicker, you're gonna have to spend time in rank to try to do that. And I'm not a ranked person. I could bring this weapon into rank in my own time and see if I can do it, but again, I'm not a ranked person. I'm more of a casual turf war person, but over time, I'll do good with this weapon. It'll just take time. Speaking of a weapon that's counterable, I just saw a Dark Tetra release from the other team. Yeah, let's talk about those. They are a hard weapon to actually even use. Reasoning? They are a little bit sluggish when it comes to. Oh, that's actually very easy to. I just destroyed something, and that. I just splatted someone too. Anyone else want to get splatted by this weapon? I wouldn't think so, because oh god. Okay, I knew there was a suction bomb there. I saw it right on the back. I saw it on the corner of my screen. The hard thing is actually doing damage. I think. Oh, I can get him. The thing is, I have an advantage with this weapon, regardless. Oh, are you even gonna try for it? I'm gonna try to see if I can actually get a. Okay, there's a splat, and then wait for my chance. Get wrecked, bro. No, that's another splat. Wow, splat. I'm spying on a lot of people with this weapon. This weapon's extremely easy to splat people with. I was like off to the side to dodge the bomb. A lot of bombs, but again, I can put the. Oh! I just weaved right in between the two bombs and managed to survive. Get out of here. Friggin'. Where that weapon was. Oh my gosh! I just annihilated a junior. I just splatted a junior with this weapon. A splatter shot junior. Wow. It's that easy to. This is so easy, especially with this weapon. Since I'm good with some weapons like dualies, it's like the splat dualies, and this weapon's like really easy to splat people with for some reason. I find it, if not, oh, look at that, just an easy splat, just like that. And now, if anyone wants to come near, I'm gonna have to wait for my chance. Wait for anyone who wants to come near. They're gonna probably to come to this special. If they're not within range. Dodging out of the way. Just like that. Easy dodge. It's very easy to dodge some specials and subs. But the one thing I know I do have is a slight range advantage. Oh my god! Okay. This weapon does have a damage advantage though. Oh, you get back to it. You're on. Yeah, you just did. Okay, I couldn't run because I was out of ink. The Splash Shot Junior is not that great of a weapon. And I think I got like tons of splats in the process with this thing. Yeah, end parries are very broken. I don't think I won though. We don't know. No, that's okay though. I'll accept that loss. That doesn't mean that makes a difference. Honestly, that's what they try to get from trying to deal with. That's what they get for trying to flatten me so many times. But yeah, although I lost that battle, that's because of the loss of that thing. And I lost for one reason or another. My teammates are just my teammates are either bad or it's just me not playing very well. But again, I'm decent at this game, so I have 3 of these left. I usually use this as a helping thing to hopefully double my XP and get me up a couple levels. It will take me a while to get to. I'm at level 127 right now, almost level 130. It'll be a while before I reach level 200. But I played this game a lot, so that explains the amount of hours I played. Yeah, triple splashdown isn't great, but it's good. Let's see what map we're on. Oh, this one. Oh, great. It's not the greatest map to be on, but it's still good. 6-3, wow. We started us around 10:01, I'm guessing. Oh, those dark Tetras again. And arrow spray and slosher. Don't even start. Like literally, this weapon has a very easy counter to some weapons. Arrow spray can easily take out because again, if the arrow spray is within range of the triple splashdown, this weapon is extremely powerful. But of course, it's going to be hard to splat some other players with this special specifically. I gotta wait for my chance though, waiting for anyone to get near. Not far as waiting for anyone to get near, and I can either take a risk and go in, like right, and then take the risk right now, and then splat someone. That's another one. Anyone else? Not to really mess with. You don't want to mess with a splat tool user because I'm really good with countering some weapons, and that one isn't. This the one I'm using right now. And this one, the end parries are like. That's an easy. That's gonna be an easy splat if someone helps out though. You gotta order. It's just an order slosher. Like honestly, slosher isn't that great. Its ink consumption is not. I don't really think I'm much of a slosher user. I'd rather not use the sloshers. They're slow, and they take up a lot more ink than a shooter would. Or dualies. Actually, dualies are very, very hard to actually main. But again, easy to use. They're easy to pick up, but hard to get good with. But I'm up for the challenge to try to get good with weapons as much as I can. And wait for my chance to fight back again. But now that I'm gonna wait. Wow. That was rude. What a lame name, Project 1. I'm trying to figure out how the frick I'm playing. I don't know why I'm playing so. Oh, I was gonna try to dodge while that freaking arrow spray is being a pain in the ass. But that arrow spray won't get far. They're gonna probably get splattered before that slosher is it too. Because number one, I can counter it if I have enough ink to even. Okay, my special needs to be used. It's my only emergency panic button I have. My way to fight back and take back some turf. I took some of it back, but not all of it. That still would end in a loss though. These maps are quite bad because again, there's some bad maps and some good ones. Fine, the off-the-hook one's okay, I don't mind that emote, but again, it's mostly off-the-hook people that want to like. It's mostly off-the-hook fans. That's fine. I don't mind losing to those. It's the Squid Sister ones. Yes, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm a massive Squid Sister hater. I am not a fan of the Squid Sisters anymore. I will admit I'm not really the person that likes Squid Sisters. That's why I chose Team Present for the Grand Festival, and we got Rod because they and I'm gonna say this right now on stream. We will never get a remake of Splatoon 1. Nintendo would never do that. But what I do know is that since Team Pass 1, Splatoon 4 is going to take place in the past. And this is why I will probably stick with Splatoon 3. Because I know that Splatoon 4, which, actually, speaking of that, don't think it's going to come out with the release of the Switch 2. Don't think that right away. This is to address the Splatoon fandom out there. Don't think that Splatoon 4 is going to come out right away. Nintendo is going to probably have to make a lot of differences with that game compared to this one. They will need to revamp the servers, and it will release on Switch 2, that's for what I know. But the game won't either take place in the past, but of course, that's what the Squid Sister fans wanted. And they chose the worst option. Present would have been. I would have went with Present, honestly, because I still think, like, sure, I know why people picked that. Some people picked it because of idols, and because they like the crappy Squid Sisters. Yeah, the idol group is probably. I don't really like them. They're probably the worst idol group behind Deep Cut. And Deep Cut isn't necessarily bad, but they're at least better than the Squid Sisters. Deep Cut has a lot more better songs, but Off Hook obviously remains up top in my opinion. Well, I'm gonna upset a lot of people, but I don't really give a fuck. Because I really think that this game obviously has a lot of different fandoms, and a lot of people tend to like different idols, but again, the fandom is like full of opinions that some that I will respect, others that I do not. Lol, that was an easy splat. Now the best thing you also want to have with this weapon is obviously, again, Ink Saber. I wish there was like something called Dodge Roll main, you know, like, or Dodge Roll Ink Saber. But what am I thinking? That we already have an Ink Saber main. I guess that does prevent, that does affect the dodge roll, so it's kind of like a Ink Saber dodge roll, I guess. It does help a little bit, but now the triple splashdown with this weapon especially, it would take a while for specials to, you know, build up. I see what's going on here. Yeah, so the Splatoon fandom is very much not the greatest in my opinion. It's been toxic. I've been informed it's been toxic, so that's why I left any Splatoon community servers, like excluding mine, which isn't really a community server, but it's a private one. Man, I'm playing so sloppily right now with this weapon. I need to concentrate now. Yeah, I just don't think that Nintendo would make a remake of Splatoon 1. They would still, if they're gonna make a game, they're gonna have to they'll base it in the past. Splatoon 4 either be based in the past, which is what it's going to be. This is all English. It is in that case. Also, Octolings Octolings are more superior in many ways. This is obviously an opinion. Wow. Wow. Just wow. The one thing I do hate though is how the opinion structure is like a lot of opinions, like I'm already not going to be friends with some people who are Squid Sister fans, but only in certain but I'm only making certain exceptions. One Octoling, but mostly. Wow. Speaking of a Squid Sister banner, speaking of a Team Pass banner, no. That's one thing. That's the one thing that sucks about this game, and that's the fact that there's a lot of opinions regarding idols. Let me just get this out of the way before starting the match. Shiver was the most hated, especially by the toxic Fry fans that I'm going to mention. After the Shiver versus Fry versus Big Man Splatfest, there was an obvious childish behavior from those fans of Fry that wanted her to win. And now I actually am now not liking Big Man. He's winning too much now, and that needs to stop. Fry can have her 2 or 3 wins. She doesn't deserve any more wins. At least she's technically the worst of Deep Cut in my opinion. Shiver being the better one. Off the Hook obviously remains up top, but at the Deep Cut's behind Off the Hook with the Squid Sisters at the very bottom where they belong. Because they are actually the worst outer group because they're more tame. I think they're a bit more tamer than Deep Cut just because like there's no diversity between species. Like the Squid Sisters are just both Inklings. Pearl, Marina, there's some diversity with there's different, there's what I mean by diversity, I mean like variety. Like the Squid Sisters songs are just literally I just think the Squid Sisters songs aren't as great as as good as the Deep Cut or Off the Hook ones. Like Calamari Incantation can never top Ebb and Flow. Speaking of, that's actually the worst song in my opinion. Excluding the 3 Mix one, because it has Deep Cut in it, but obviously Ebb and Flow is better. It's more fast beat, more energetic. Speaking of, I might as well put it on. You know, I'm gonna do it anyway. Now, there are 2 different types of Ebb and Flow. There's the Splatoon variants, but there's also the one that I personally like, one of my favorites. I'll give you all a listen. This one. This is actually one of the better, this is one of the better ones, in my opinion. Yeah, it's one of the better, songs. Spectrum Omega, Ebb and Flow. It's near the end of Side Order. Also, the reason I wanted to try, maining dualies is because I want a bit of a challenge to myself, but again, I'm not too bad with them. But my skill from Splatoon 2 isn't there. Like, I haven't played Splatoon 2 in, like, ages. I'll probably won't touch it after a little bit, though, that's for sure. Because Splatoon 3 is still a good game. But there are some bad games. There are some bad maps in this game. Like, there are some pretty bad songs in this game. There's a couple bad ones, some good ones. But, also, let's get the, while we're on the top of games, let's get the odds out of the way. Why in the frick do you need a freaking tutorial thing? Like, literally, a tutorial thing. You gotta pay for a tutorial. Like, this brings us to some games in the Splatoon series that I think have a little bit of diversity, but also have the drawbacks. Splatoon 1 has a bit of drawbacks. There are Octo-Links in the games, but it's not as pronounced as it is in this game where you can play as one. You can't play as one in Splatoon 1 unless you physically hack. Even then, well, there's also some bad weapons in this game. Oh, I could have got that person. That would have been a perfect splat. And the use of Ninja Squid on the Zap. Like there are some bad games. There are some bad turf war games. That's what I'm referring to. There are some bad also. But I mean, on top of the game, it's not like any game in general. Like there's a couple bad ones. Like the worst game, I think, in my opinion, at least the there are some bad. I'm referring to like the Mario series, not Splatoon, but the Mario series. The new Super Mario Bros. Series is like really like drawn out. It's not like it is not the best series in my opinion. It is like really like it's overstayed its welcome. There was way too much going on. Nintendo like splurged on the new Super Mario Bros. Series with like new Super Mario Bros. The first new Super Mario Bros. Then we got Wii, and then there was 2, then there was U, then there's U Deluxe. Like Nintendo, it always relies on those games. And that's what I find that's why I find draws the games. That's why I don't play that series anymore. And but Mario Kart is great. Like there also are some bad Mario Karts. Like Mario Kart 7 is my top one, but the lack of a versus mode. Also got from request. I'm going in. Anyone else wanna? I'm okay. And then, boom. I think I just caused an Autobahn to explode after I got time to try to stay alive. Running off in his face. Alright, come here, come after me, come here. Bomb. Oh god. Ah, come on! Someone disconnected. Of course. That one counts a loss though, but dang. Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm referring to Splatoon series. I was talking about bad games. I'm referring to like the New Super Mario Bros. Series. Like, I don't really like. I liked the series at first because Wii was good. Like New Super Mario Bros. Wii is a good game. Probably one of my favorites. But New Super Mario Bros. 2's coin gimmick, meh. That's probably the worst game. Probably the worst Mario game I've seen. Well, you want to talk about? Actually, speaking of bad Mario games. There's some bad ones out there. Like, literally. Mario Strikers Charged is good. Like, I played that one, but literally, everything feels like so dark and dull, and I just didn't really like the game. Like, I played it a few times, but nah. They got Mario Super Sluggers. It is bland as hell. It's a Mario. Although it's a Mario sports game, no. Mario Golf Super Rush, no. Don't get me started on Super Rush. That one's not even good. It's not one that I prefer Toadstool Tour over that. But of course, the best Mario Party, in my opinion, is when we get to the Mario Parties. Mario Party 6 is a good one. But top 100 is probably the worst Mario Party game ever, excluding some other bad ones. But again, Mario Party top 100 was a really bad one. Probably the worst Mario Party game in the series. It had so much potential, but no, it was bad. Mario Party Superstars improved, but Jamboree, my opinion on Jamboree, I'm not really a fan of Jamboree right now. It's just, Jamboree is good, but they're like domination. Like, why have that mini game when you have like Snow World? And yes, I'm talking about Mario on a Splatoon stream. Yes, because I talk about other games. Sure. Anyway, I'm just gonna get back to Splatoon. I just wanted to branch off to see if well, no, let's talk about it, I guess not. Anyways, back in the game. One thing I will say, though, is that one thing certain. I know a lot of people in the Splatoon community are wanting, I know, especially a person that I'm no longer subscribed to, being Ink Master, he chose Team Pass because a lot of people want to see a remake of Splatoon 1. Right. Nintendo, again, Nintendo wouldn't waste their time on a game that's so unvariety, so boring, bland, and bare bones. So yeah, that's why I don't play the first Splatoon games. Splatoon 2 and 3 are better. I would like to see a remake of Splatoon 2 though. But we already have Splatoon 2 though. Splatoon 3. Are you gonna load? Oh my gosh, that took way too long. Talk about the game being weird and not wanting to cooperate. This game sometimes doesn't want to cooperate. It's a bit slow sometimes. This is the one problem with Splatoon 3 that I think could be fixed in Splatoon 4. The servers are obviously in this game aren't the greatest, but they did update them a few times, but still, the game's issues still lurk. One of them obviously being the servers not being the best. But again, there are other things about this game, like having 3 idols. Like, you won't see much of a team you're up against, because, like, Big Man's team is rarely seen in the Splatfest anymore. I rarely go up against that team, against any other team. Oh, Toxic Mist. One of probably one of the most weakest special. One of the most weakest. Oh, nice little flash down. Anyone else want to try to climb with this little flash? Because I got one where I'm ready to prime one. I usually wait for my chance to prime my splash down. I know how to dodge a lot of things, but okay, now I'm going for it. Oh, I got someone. I got someone. How is that worth it though? Oh, I could have. They were right in the corners. That's just a splat. Luna. Someone named themselves Luna. What an interesting name. I got a friend request. Oh, I don't know who that is. So I'm gonna ignore it right now. I want to throw a throwing bomb to distract them and see if I can. Well, that one's good. One thing I do like about this weapon is the fact that the best part about Spoolie is that you can actually dodge roll out of the way. Like, I usually do that all the time, dodging specials. Wow. Oh. I think that. Oh. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can handle this more. Or if I want to risk when to take it. I usually try to take risks and oh, oh Jesus! I did not see that. Oh my gosh! That triple splashdown could be an end to your game if you don't know what you're doing, because I could have dodged out of the way of that. I could have. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Can you get that off my screen? Seriously. At least it's not as bad as that, other, what is it called? You've gotta be freaking me. By 0.8? Really? Oh, no! 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 Ew! Get that off my screen! Squid Sister? The Squid Sister, emote? Disgusting! Get that off my screen. Yes, I'm a Squid Sister hater. Deal with it. I don't really care anymore. Like, holy crap. The Squid Sister emote, in my opinion, is the worst emote in the game. The most bland one. I mean, please or Fate the Hook is better. I usually don't use that because I prefer to use and be pleased. But there are other emotes I have used. Where is it at? There it is. Found it. Yeah, I'm using the off the hook emote. Now you're all wondering, how do you even get the emote? Side order. You gotta beat side order to get that emote. Yes, and yes, I'm not joking. You have to actually get the emote physically from beating side order. That's how that works. That's how that's gonna work. It's probably just, and plus, I'm pretty sure, as long as it's just not a specific idol. The one thing I'm noticing is that, especially people who just simp for one idol, it's fine if it's a certain idol, but don't go saying that idol is actually better. It's not fact. That's one thing I am going to say. And I just literally turned around and just did a triple splash down to the line to annihilate that person's on his face. Yeah, so just don't think your opinion is fact. It isn't. Wow. Literally, I was waiting for that. I always wait for my chance and just wait in the corners. And and that person was gonna try to splat me, and I used like my superior attacks. I didn't even. Now sometimes the corners can be useful. You know what you're doing. Now, oh god, get out of the way. I actually managed to get out of the way. That was actually kind of insane. I dodged it. How? I don't know how in the world someone's able to dodge a special weapon like that. Skip. Literally, I am not gonna literally deal with this. Like, I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I could have got a hit. Okay, I'm gonna dodge roll. I'm gonna have to refill my ink. I can't get out of the way. That's the hard part, trying to get out of the way. Speaking of a bad weapon, don't even try to go up against the. Don't even try to go up against the point 56. 56. Oh yeah, yes, the point 56. No, don't try to go up against the point 96 or point 52 gal. That ain't gonna be worth it. It will not end well. Get out of here! Wow, that was rude. This is why I don't like this game sometimes. Like, I'm trying to concentrate and try to get a splat, but this is the most difficult thing to get out of. The one thing to learn from this game is not to never turn your back on anyone, and that's unless you're doing risky plays like I just did. The risk I just did was like worth it. Well, that was worth it. That might have put me in. That might have been a win. There are only 3 minutes left, so I gotta end stream. Video's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, of course, there's a Squid Sister person, but of course, there's a Squid Sister person. Of course, there's not a Squid Sister person. Ugh. Why do I always see Squid Sister freaking emails in this game? Just why? They're not the best outer group. This is an opinion, not fact. It's my opinion. I don't care if y'all get angry with me in the comments. I don't give a fuck anymore. Because soon enough, this game isn't even going to be, like, anywhere close to my favorite. It's probably my least favorite in the series, and probably my least favorite. No, not my least favorite, but Splatoon 1 is going to be my least favorite. Also, I gotta fix something. That friend code looks a little bit off. Like, it really looks like it's like, I gotta move it. I gotta move it a little bit. I want to make sure it's centered. There. Make sure it's dead center. I have to make sure the friend code's dead center because that's probably what was going on. That's an issue. Can't even see. Chat's just dead. That's interesting. I'll probably stream for quite a while though. That's for sure. Oh. Right, let's see. What are those stats for the Empires right now? Still not even close enough. It's taken a long time. Oh shoot. Oh, my multiplayer maps updated. We might have some bad maps next. I don't know though. We'll see. Let's see what we got for maps. Okay. Oh, okay then. Usually I am on a really bad losing streak half the time, but it isn't bad. It's just not the best. Okay. All right. I'm gonna probably stream for a little bit longer. You know, just because it's Thursday, might as well take advantage. But I will be back. I might need to make my lunch after a little bit though, but I'll make it when I feel like it, of course. We're at 720p. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, I'm not gonna go 1080. 720 is fine. All right. 720 is okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna be back. I gotta meant eventually like some, but again, I'll be back. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna actually end up having for lunch. But again, I'll just be back. I'll still be playing, I'll be back soon though. I'll be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. Sorry it took me so long, but here we are. Okay, so this rotation isn't looking too bad though. I'll play a little bit longer, at least. Barnacle and Diamond, oh god, not Marlin Airport. Oh, I hate that stage. It's not as bad as E-Tail though. Yeah, I don't really like E-Tail. It's not the greatest map, in my opinion. Yeah, sorry it took me so long, but it's alright. Everything should be okay now. It's now 11 o'clock. Almost 7:25. It's almost 12, but I'll stream as long as I can, I guess. I don't think any of you were expecting me to stream for this long. Like, legit. Probably one of my shorter or longer streams. Probably one of my longer streams, though. Forgot about my phone. I'll get it next. Wait for the next match starts. Oh, it's this map. Oh gosh. This isn't necessarily a bad map by any means. It's just not great. This does work great for... Hey Octo-Avery, welcome to Splatoon 3. How are ya? Yeah, it's one of my, I'm streaming on a Thursday, and it's kind of surprising, I guess. Not really. I wanted to stream today, honestly. I felt like, you know, since you know, maybe it might not be a bad idea. I was like, hey, man, why don't I just try streaming? And, oh, I got someone. Triple splash down. And someone disconnects. Yes, how are you, Octo-Avery? We're having a great Thursday. Okay, now's the perfect time for me to grab my phone then. Let's see what's going on. Alright. I'm doing good. Just, Splatoon 3. I've been, this is gonna probably, I wanna see how long the stream goes on. I wanna try to see if I wanna stream a bit longer than my typical streams, because I tend to already addicted to this game again. Literally, the second I get into this game, I can't stop playing. But like, dang. Doing good, actually. Don't lie. Also, the game screen's a bit bigger. Obviously, makes it easier for me to see what I'm doing on the screen, of course. But still, it's still a bit small, but worth it. You can still see what the background is. It's fine. Alright, try this again. And yes, I'm using Emperors. I had to use these. I want to at least try to see how long it'll take me to force out of these. It might take me a bit longer than expected. This might be a longer stream. This will probably either be a longer stream, probably longer than my previous one. My longest is around 2 hours, so... Yeah. Oh. That's fine. I probably can this weekend, but it took me a while to stream it, that's the thing. I had to do a reset, actually, with this happen meeting. The reason was because I lost everything, pretty much. Not everything, but, you know, I was logged out on everything. Which kind of sucks. Alright, let's see what we got for... Someone in to sell Zelda. That's interesting. Oh, it's this map. This is a small map. Someone's using a puny arrow spray. You think that thing scares me? An arrow spray is just annoying. Put it that way. It's an annoying weapon in this game for sure. Not really a good weapon in my opinion. It's just, who would want to use an arrow spray when you got dually? Oh gosh, how did I not get splatted? Might just be luck maybe. but I think, yeah, don't even try. The triple splash now is meant to like make sure it gets splatted. Now this weapon has a really good why are booyah bombs from behind the net? Makes no sense. I've been trying to stream for as long as possible, and yet I'm trying to. I don't know how long I'll be able to go on. Oh, any long? I'll see how long I can go on, but we'll have to see. It really depends how I am for the next couple hours, because there will be a couple of breaks. That was the only other break. Oh, I'm gonna have to trim now. Like, and I think I managed to escape running. Don't know how I managed to dodge those 10 missiles, but there's someone right there with a booyah bomb. Wow, that was rude. Aerospray is probably Aerospray is just one of the most annoying ones to splat, because again, people tend to be annoying with them. I just hate the Aerospray in this game. They're like, it's just so annoying. Why does it exist? To be annoying. That's the purpose of the Aerospray. However, I have one more trick up my sleeve. Oh, I'm gonna try to do something better. Well, a booyah bomb and 10 missiles. Can I dodge them all? Oh my god! How am I that good? Gotta dodge roll all the way, and then dodge roll out of the way, and that I cannot believe I'm actually. How the frick did I avoid doing that? Like, I avoided booyah bomb, 2 of them, addition to 10 missiles. Oh wow. Okay, that's okay. Oh, you meant to health stuff. Yeah. Fine. I understand that. That's definitely understandable. That's definitely understandable. I hate this map. This is the worst part about this map. You're trapped, there's corners everywhere. It was just a bad match, though. I will say that. My God, well, I'm starting to play more Tails. I usually get a couple winning. Sometimes get a couple wins, and then a losing streak starts to happen. I'm not surprised at this point that that's happening. Why can't this get up to 4 stars quicker than it's doing it quicker? It's just so difficult to even get this to 4 stars. Okay. Alright. Alright. See ya, Dr. Bacon. Thanks for at least stopping by at least. Yeah. Alright. I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. It probably will be either a 2-hour stream or a almost. I'll probably end after this match, maybe, I don't know, but we'll see. It really depends. I'm still addicted to this game. Once I start playing, I cannot stop, so I'm actually struggling a little bit to get wins right now, but I'm getting used to the weapon. I'm getting used to the weapon. Oh great, this map again. White blue again. Okay. Now I have a mixed opinions about this map. It's not the greatest. It's not the best either. It's just the map doesn't feel like the map is small. It doesn't feel like a great map. And typically, I'm gonna make my answer that time over. even if not scattered, so I'm going to be really careful with my chance to use my special so I can get close enough to do some damage. Like right now, just like that, just to take someone out, which is very easy. Just triple splash, I was like, get out of here, get splatted. I just literally splatted a dynamo, or a crack on splat. That's easy, that was pretty easy. Rollers are pretty easy to splat with dualies as long as you remain out of the range. As long as you're out of range, then you're fine. Wow. Also, the diamond roller is not the diamond roller. I think doesn't really. Diamond roller is just a slow roller, and I don't like the fact that it exists. It's slow, and it's not meant to be in this game. I really think Nintendo should branch off and start putting new classes of weapon in, and maybe remove a class of weapon, which I think is an absolutely necessary thing. That's what I think. Okay, he's not. Okay, you want to start throwing bombs? I throw bombs. I think my chance to like fight back might be able to dodge and then keep that back. Hopefully, that's just to paint a little bit of that. I usually use that as a painting tool as well to try to help my teammates. It's also a great help for painting. Maybe just see if I can hit someone. Okay, this is a very hard weapon. Oh, I could have got him. That would have been a perfect hit. The person is so slow. Also, I hate the fact that. Get out of here. Like, seriously. So this is where my losing streak starts to begin. It's not skill issue by any means. I just haven't played this game in a little bit, but again, I gotta make my last ditch effort. Try to. There we go. Hopefully that made a difference. The triple splashdown. It might have. It did. Perfect. There's a win. Oh. Good. Perfect. There's the off the hook email I just used. Great email, by the way. I could have done better though, but I still did decently. There we go. There's what I was looking for. Right. Let me see. Get over here. Let's see what I get. Also, thanks for the likes, by the way. More money, thank you. Let's see what we got. Nothing serious. Nothing serious. It's nothing really I want though. I might, if I have any ink resistance, which is what I'm hoping for. Let's see what ability we have. Well, I got one. I did fix up the marina gear, the new one. I'll just show you all. So this had tenacity. Now it has a comeback, and it's a lot more better at this point. I find it a bit more of a better option, but I still have the comeback. What is it called? Ink recovery is what I wanted as well. So that's fine, I'll take the ink recovery as well. Now I am kind of slowing down on commentary near the end. Something I do though, it's alright though. I'm still not streaming as much as I can. Hopefully, anyone can join me. I think I want to do that. Anyone in VC right now, or if it's just me. It might just be me and VC right now. And I think it is. Right. I know it's going to be a bit of a long stream, but it kind of has to be. It's kind of sad I'm in VC by myself. This is what I mean. There's just still me in VC. It's just very quiet. Still playing though, and still refuse still not to stop streaming. I might need, I don't know if any other people who are streaming this game or other content creators from other games, I don't know yet. Doubt it right now, it's Thursday, but... Oh god, it is Jet Squelchers. Gotta wait for the Jet Squelchers to play. I gotta get close to the Jet Squelchers. Got it. Okay, we're good. I made that move on purpose too. I did do squid roll. Oh god, that's squid roll. No, squid roll. I do get a bit of I do try to squid roll as much as I can, but it's very difficult. I can't do it now. Oh, how in the world is... I don't know how to do that, but... I think it's flat, but... It's good. I'm gonna have to concentrate now. I'll get rid of that error. It's annoying. I don't want to super jump or anything. I'm too scared to. Too risky to do something like that. So we'll use the colors on there. That's pretty good. Alright. And to escape, I have to be full on in like a fire. Well, that's a hard map though. This is a very hard map to win on. It's difficult. But I have been streaming for quite a while, so I'm starting to get fatigued. Yeah, I understand everything, but this is so annoying. I'm gonna switch my emote again. Back to emote that I think is worth it. Still play pretty bad. I don't know why. God. So annoying. It's just so annoying, let me tell you, trying to like win. I think because since I'm actually like playing like I'm probably not gonna stream any much longer, like I don't know if I want to do, I'm probably not gonna be able to reach 2 hours, but at least like probably after this match or something like that, I'll end. Because that break for lunch was actually something I needed to do before continuing for a couple more minutes, for like another 40 minutes or something like that. I don't know, but maybe I'll end at 2 hour mark. Cause we're already on an hour and 44. Might as well end at 2 hours. Cause why not, right? Be worth it. Nice long stream. All right. So what camp begins now? Okay, we got 2 brushes on our right. Oh, great. Same people again, isn't it? Of course it is. It's gonna be annoying. Yeah, I am still playing as long as I can because I tend to play for a very long time, especially Splatoon, because I'm trying to maximize my gaming time and try to get as much hours out of this game as I possibly can. Your Booyah Bomb. Like solid Booyah Bombing that. Wow, that could have been a perfect splat though. Yeah, this is still fun though. This is way too fun, even though I'm concentrating right now. I'm trying to win. You do this time, don't even try. Let me make sure I don't have anything try to block it out. You're literally way down there with no reason for this guy. Now I go right in and then that should have done it. This last one was slowly no, I fell off. Oh, this is why I hate this map. This map is way too small to even be playing. Like the map, like it looks stunning, but it's a very small map. Like very, 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 very small. Like, okay, I'm taking up a branching path now. One. Got someone. By one. It's gonna help out. No! Friggin' arrow spray is rude. That spray's rude, let me tell you. I'm just stuck taking splash, that's a faster thing. That's what the role really are, is take all the splash. Or if you want to see that, that's 700. Get out of here. That was perfectly timed. 700. Hey, we could try to force on this, but it'll take a while. We have a little bit of time left to try that. Still need to try. This is a hard map to even win on. This is a hard map to actually win on, I won't lie. Difficult, but not too hard. Okay, sure, I have a deep cut though. I don't really care for the deep cut email as long as it's not a Squid Sister one. It's probably one of my longer streams, I don't know why. It's a long one though. It's a pretty bad match though. I usually tend to win a couple of times, but not all the time. It's gonna be a while before actually winning, before I win another match. But I'll have to play in my own time after this to 4 star these, because I'm not giving up that easily. They're very close. They get closer and closer to 4 stars. But it's going to be a while longer before I'm able to do that. Alright. This might be me, mostly me concentrating right now. trying to win. 3 brushes, that's kind of terrifying, but not really, it's just a brush. Alright, so this map isn't the greatest. I will say that. It's small, but one wrong move and you're in the water, because this map is extremely small. Like, very, very small, so... Also, and of course I get 10 missiles the second I before I take my splash down. Rude. I hate the fact that they do, so there is end lag at the end of the triple splashdown. Like a very slight frame. So you're gonna have to, again, I've actually noticed a bit of an end lag with the triple splashdown a little bit. They might have reworked it so there is end lag on it. It used to be extremely slow. Oh God. Well, that was rude. And they aimed for me. Why? It's confirmed that the Splatoon fandom is full of homophobes. So... That can piss me off even more. Oh my God, this game, like, I'm starting to get tired though, that's the thing. If I start getting tired, that will be a point. That is a bit of an alarm. I know I might be able to make it to 2 hours maybe. I wish I could. But I ain't stopping yet. I may be struggling, but I do have one last ditch effort to try to take out anyone who try to take out those people. And that is one key special that could do it. I'm going to get close. Get away from my chance. Get close enough. Go. Ha! Chase that! I'm gonna try to get with it. I just literally just took him out. Literally trade. Yeah, someone doesn't know avoid a couple splashdown. Literally I just obliterated that person easily. I don't know why. But why me? And I dodged out of the way of them. This game is just not fair sometimes. This game's never fair, actually, because it's full of rude people. This is what I mean by the fact that by the Splatoon community being so biased. And I hate the fact it's always the blue and it's always whenever I'm yelling I get absolutely destroyed. My teammates are useless and I'm also useless sometimes. I haven't played this game in a little bit, so that's why I'm struggling to win at all. I might need some time after this, but anyways, still got a little bit longer. Still got a couple more matches to go. I'm almost done. I'm playing for as long as I can. Alright, let's see here. 23 views already, nice. So the views are climbing a little bit. That's fine, that's what I wanted. Right, I'm gonna keep going. It's been a while actually since I played this game, so again, I'm starting to get used to the game again, so... Oh my god, the sensitivity is a bit lower, isn't it? I think it is. Because it's a mid-range weapon, that's why. That's why it's on 4 and 4. Each match is 3 minutes long. Alright. Let's see here. I can still win. It's just, this is probably the second to last match at this point, but each match is about 3 minutes long. So, yeah, this is probably one of my longest streams. Not surprised that it is though. The blobbers there, I'll pack the card. I managed to dodge around for a little bit. Managed to dodge around. That's just rude. In fact, it's just people are just rude in this game. That's the problem. Probably because they know I'm streaming and they want me to suffer on stream. I'm probably more disliked in the Splatoon community than ever before, and I have some dislike against a lot of people right now. Like, there's one dislike, not a lot of people, but a few. You know, you wanna start fine. If you're, I know what you're all planning. You know, I think everyone always wanted to like try to. Oh my god, how did I not get excited out of it? I couldn't really get out of there since I was trapped. Oh my god, I'm playing absolutely crappy. I can't even. I'm gonna have to concentrate then. Like, this is ridiculous. I'll have to end soon now. At some point. This game is actually very annoying to try to even. Trying to win a turf war match is like difficult. But soon enough, once I get back, like, to the TV stream and stuff, back to streaming, back to playing a game on the TV, then I should be able to see everything much better. It's harder on this screen since sure I can see what I'm doing, but it's still very difficult. If I played this in a bit, so that's why I might struggle slightly. I'm playing the best I can. Making sure that if you come anywhere near me, I will flatten you up. Come here, where you at? Don't even try. Yep, warned you. I warned you. I did warn warn that person not to come close. And when they do come close, I use like a splash down. As a warning. I didn't do too bad. That was actually a better match outcome because I did manage to like paint a little bit more and try to prevent the base. And yes, I did paint a bit more to try to stop them from getting any higher, and there we go. That actually worked. It prevented the match from being in a bad or a worse loss, but it was still pretty bad. It's apparently suffering, so I'm going through right now. Let's see if that made a difference. Oh, might have. Just a swim and speed up chunk. Anyways, let me find someone if anyone's else to see if there's like Twitter or live. If there's no one live, I'll just wait a little bit. Anyways. Find someone. I'm gonna try to find it. There's no one else that's live right now. I'll just have to wait then, right? Yeah, that's okay. Don't mind. Also, my channel, as you all know, is LGBTQ friendly, and I want to get this out of the way. Anyone who's LGBTQ can and is allowed to be here. So, yeah, that's what my channel is. It's a safe space. It's also a safe space for anyone who's LGBTQ and who's experiencing all that stuff, experiencing all that stuff, like hatred and stuff. So, but I promise you, this channel is a safe place. This channel is a safe place. All right, couldn't find anyone because there's no one live right now. So, yeah, I know I did stream late. It's okay. Anyone that's live on Splatoon 3. See if there's anyone live on Splatoon 3 right now. That's me, no, I'm already live. Let me see what I want to find. I want to find some Splatoon people, some people who are alive with Splatoon 3. I'm trying to figure out some other channels that could be live right now. Which ones are live though? Is there like anyone that's live with the game? I gotta figure that out. 2 hours already. Yeah, I'm figuring out a raid target before even continuing. Alright. I might be able to find some. Is there anyone that's live with the game? Well, if there isn't, that's fine too. I can wait. I'll have to wait a little bit longer. I'm also live already, so still live and still waiting. Alright, it's been 2 hours and 2 minutes. If I can't find one, it's fine. If anyone can help me find those new Splatoon content creators that are alive, please find some. If anyone can help me find anyone that's live, that's fine. Alright. For now, I'll wait. But right now, I was waiting. Right now I wanted to wait a little bit, so I'm gonna keep going until I find someone that's live. I want to keep streaming. So I'll keep streaming even if I do find someone, I'm gonna stream for as long as I can. Although I'm getting slightly more tired, it's okay. I'm gonna need some oil in here, so I gotta open my room after this match. Yeah, I need like something in here. It's already like 15 degrees or 16 degrees. It's like 60. It was like 20 yesterday. So it's ridiculous how warm it is right now. Man, this actually might be one of my longest streams of Splatoon 3. And that's my plan, make one of my longest Splatoon 3 streams ever. I am not giving up. I like playing Splatoon 3 since it's very fun. Nice. Okay. We're on this map again. Not bad. Don't mind. Yeah, so that means I started streaming at approximately 10:01 a.m. So that's why it's been about 2 hours since I streamed. It's been one of my longer ones, but we'll see. Oh, I'm gonna be careful now. Careful, please. Careful. Okay, yes, okay. Now, wait for my death. Worth it. The flash now worth it. This will be worth it now, so almost. Well, it would have been worth it, but there's another triple flash and I just fell. Ooh! Ooh! That was perfect. I like that. I managed to splat someone though. That was perfect. Because end parry splat to lose the person that I splat. So that was surprising. I don't know how I managed to pull that off, but hitting all this is my goal now. But also splats on top of that. I usually try to. I just decided to take the hit, you know. Wow. Alright. Now, can I actually get a win here? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh wait. Okay. No, you'd be stuck around here. And then, boom. That's an obvious. Gosh, I was playing. Oh, I almost got him. That probably did some chip damage. Some chip damage, not a lot of chip damage, but some chip damage. I'm still surprised that I'm still, you know, streaming right now. And I've been streaming for over 2 hours. I might see if I can get to the 3-hour mark in the stream. Oh god. Now the Splatoon streams are most likely going to be my longest, at least this one. Alright. I'm not gonna have to. Yeah, oh. Okay, I'm running on it. I gotta figure out a strat to try to get as much of this painted, and then. Okay, go, come on. Go. Paint, and then paint. And then triple splash down. No, I fell off. Fine now. It's fine. I did pretty bad though, I will say that, but I did get up to over 700. I still did pretty bad, but I didn't do too bad. We're getting better. Getting a little bit better with this weapon, but still difficult to win. 24 views still. Yeah, views are going to slowly start climbing now. I'm kind of surprised. Alright. I didn't do too bad though. I'm kind of struggling though to even win a match. Yeah, this is probably gonna be one of my longer streams. Right now, let me see. Should I switch my emote again? Wouldn't hurt. All right. I am doing pretty bad with this weapon. I tend to lose a lot with it, but it's not my problem. Oh my gosh, it's gonna take me a while to get that to 4 stars. It might take me over a week or 2 to even do that, but who knows? I don't know what the next game rotation has in store, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm playing around commentary, but that's fine. My commentary tends to run dry nearly 1 hour mark, but I'm trying my best here. Survive as much as I can. But in the end, it doesn't matter. I know you all wanted to see the game plan. That's the best part. All right. I probably after this match, I'll stretch my legs. I might need to, anyways. All right. I'm not doing too bad for some reason, though. I never thought I would be playing the game for this long. That being my longest play session of the game, at least in terms of playing. Waiting. Who's gonna wait? out of the way, thank God. Although I'm taking this risk trying to paint. Taking a risk of trying to move. Move. Goes out of the way, that was my plan. Technically go for the splat. And then I get rid of it. Right? No. Okay. My gosh. Took a while to actually get to the point. Wow, that was a good hit. That was a really good strategy, really going in the back. But now I'm gonna have to fight back again and try to keep myself alive. But now they're coming trying to come here and take me out. So thing is, once my teammates are all back. Why is it so annoying? Oh, come on, that was rude. Man, I'm actually getting tired, that's the problem. Still 800, not bad. Like, 800 isn't that bad. Anyways. I'm tired. But I'm gonna try to make up for the lost time again. I know if that's why. Still not bad stream length. The stream is like over 2 hours and 11 minutes long. Probably one of the longer streams. Don't know why, but it's so long. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of a long stream though for a game like this. Like, I usually don't stream this long. Alright, now I need to take a this way. I'll be back in a little bit. And what I mean by a little bit, I'm talking like a few minutes, like a minute or two. Alright. I'm starting to get a little bit worn out, but again, Splatoon does tire me out though. Also, wow, so 929 subscribers, thanks. Wow. My subscriber count went up again. Hopefully that's actually insane. I didn't expect that. But I think it's just going up and down. Might be one of my longer streams though. Alright, let's get back in the game, shall we? Now, who sent that friend request, though? I gotta figure that out. Right. What's this person that sent me a friend request? Lollipop? Don't know who that person is, though. Don't know who that person is. I'll just ignore that friend request for now. I'm gonna get back into the game, so. Wow, it's been a while. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours, and still the stream is still going. Probably one of my longer streams, if you're not surprised of how long I've been streaming. But again, this is a pretty long stream. I will admit that. I might need to put on a fan in here soon. I might have to cool my room down a little bit. Alright, it's going to be a bit better than this map, on this map than the other one. I don't really like Marlin Airport. It's just not the best map. I really don't like it at all. Ooh, God. Of course, not the champ. Not surprised at this point that I get splatted by something so early in the match. This is not really, that's not a good start. Not a great start at all. Get out of here. Friggin'. And of course someone disconnects. Not surprised at this point. Is that surprising? No. Not at all. Stop and save it on. Okay. So 720p is what I'm going for. It's not gonna be the 1080 because I prefer 720 does save a little bit. Oh, I've been streaming for what, 2 hours? Wow. It's probably one of my longer streams though. It's 12:18. Wow. And I'm still streaming. This is going to be a long stream of me playing this game. And still no one's joining me yet. I'm not surprised at this point. But again, the stream is going to go into the afternoon a little bit. Oh my gosh. This might end up being a 3-hour stream. Maybe shorter. Unknown, no. There's gonna be a lot of unknowns of how long it's going to be. Either make it 3 hours. It could even, if I want, I could do 4 hours. But damn, a literal 3-hour stream. How in the frick is that even be possible? It's because of my addiction to this game and me wanting to. Oh no! But that's why I don't like this friggin' map. Like, there's barely any places to go once a booyah bomb's in your area. Once a booyah bomb's there, you have to literally, like, they're trying to make sure I don't get my special. But I will get it. I will actually end up getting my special. Wow, it's annoying. I really don't like the fact that I'm just getting annoyed. I'm actually getting annoyed at this game more and more, but the more I get annoyed, the more I try to play it, win. But I'm not giving up yet. This game is still too fun. Like literally. I'm going in for mine. Went in for mine, worth it. One else from two, one else from nothing. Have one, two, three, I should be able to go for a splash, but just making others. We don't need paintbrush in this game. Nintendo made an unnecessary thing that added paintbrush. Also, the unnecessary thing I don't think should have not existed in Splatfest at all was, in my opinion, something that should have not even been in. Fizz bangs. No, we don't need them. Fizz bangs have made things worse. Fizz bangs make things harder. And that is just an annoying weapon that didn't really need to be added in the game. This game is very annoying. Like, seriously, like, back off, bro. Okay, if that air spray gets any closer, he's gonna. I'm yes, boom. Get out of here. That's what you get for trying to get. I'm doing damage. Get out of here. I'm starting to hate this game more and more the more I play it, but it's still fun. This is just an annoying game. Like, it's just, people are going to be annoying, and this is what happens when I play this game so much. My luck actually runs dry at some point. Anyways, this is going to be the last match for me. I'm starting to get worn out, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty much ready to stop streaming at this point. It's been a long stream. I'm not going for a 3-hour stream. But, again, I don't want to anyway. It's been a long stream. It's probably my longest Splatoon streams. Anyways, if you all enjoyed the Splatoon stream, make sure to slap the like button or triple splash down the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I stream and you don't miss a stream from me. That's it.